Scorpion Island is raising the stakes. 3 teams are battling against each other.
Come on, ZeeKay!
Tell me! I said tell me!
To win the all-powerful Island Torches. Their only hope of escape.
Coming up, Venom take on Sting in an awesome Double Jeopardy.
And why are the teams so excited?
Welcome to Escape from Scorpion Island. I'm ZeeKay.
Hiya, I'm Joel, and here on the island, 3 teams of brave adventurers are pulling out all the stops in a bid to try and escape.
Sting and Venom are about to go head-to-head for Double Jeopardy. Now, can Sting win that 4th Island Torch?
It's going to be some big battle.
Ow! No, stop! Right.
The race to escape is almost impossible, and the team's only hope is to collect these Island Torches. They hold a secret power, the power of light. Whichever team wins the most Island Torches will have the best chance of winning the final challenge, because the adventurers will be in darkness.
Deep breaths. Calm down. Calm your voice down, okay?
The Island Torches are their only hope of escape.
I'm scared of being alone in the dark.
This is going to be an extraordinary adventure.
Last time, Team Claw took on Team Venom in the Eliminator round. All the adventurers were determined to win, but facing the pounding waters and the icy mist from Skeleton Falls, they became exhausted quickly. Both Oliver for Claw and Jeremy for Venom made it to the 6th hammock, but neither team grabbed their flag. It was simply down to time in the end, and Venom beat Claw.
So coming up next, it's Double Jeopardy, where the challenge is much tougher and the stakes are raised for the adventurers. Team Venom will take on Team Sting as they battle it out for an Island Torch.
But as ever, there's a lot at stake, especially for Team Sting. If Team Venom win, not only will they collect today's Island Torch, they'll take one from Team Sting too. Which means Venom and Sting will be neck and neck, so it's all to play for. Well, let's cut straight to the chase. Which 3 players are going to be taking on Relentless River Run in this challenge?
Bradley, Stevie and Ricky.
And why have you chosen them?
They all work really well as a team. They're all really good coordinated and they're all really strong. They're all confident that they can do it and they all really want to go.
Right then, Venom, Assad and Tani, you haven't played yet, so you will play in Double Jeopardy. However, we need one more player that's already taken part. You don't get to choose that. Sting, you get to choose. So Sting, that player, who's it going to be?
We're going to take a big risk and go with Harry.
Harry?
Yes.
Harry hasn't played yet.
I know.
So why are you taking a big risk?
We think he'll be more inexperienced than Imani and Jeremy because they both did really well and they showed they were good at it. So we don't know whether Harry's going to be good at it or not, but he might not be, we don't know.
Now remember, you are playing for those all-important Island Torches. Sting, you could go away with 4 torches if you win this challenge. However, if you win, Venom, you will walk away with 3 Island Torches. Teams, are we feeling confident?
Yes!
Venom, ready?
Ready!
Sting, ready?
Ready!
It's time to play Double Jeopardy.
In the icy waters at the base of the terrifying Skeleton Falls, the island has strung a line of 8 giant hammocks. The adventurers will have to swim out to them and scramble along to reach the 8th hammock. But this is Double Jeopardy, and so the island is making things extra hard for Sting and Venom. This time, the teams will be going across the hammocks head-to-head. It's going to get totally hectic on there. Rival adventurers are really going to get in each other's way. If they fall or get knocked off, the next member of their team goes while they swim right back to the start. There's 8 minutes on the clock for Sting and Venom to attempt to get all of their adventurers over all of the hammocks. This challenge could be a real struggle for Assad. Until a month ago, he could only swim 5 meters. He's been having intensive lessons, but how will he cope in this fast-flowing icy water?
I'll conquer my swimming fears because I'll try and I'll do it, and everyone will encourage me like I encourage them, and they'll help me get on track with my swimming.
There's only one way to find out.
3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off. First in, it's Dani for Venom and Stevie for Sting.
Come on, Sting! Come on, Stevie!
With 2 people, the hammocks must be twice as tippy.
Go on, Dani! Come on, you can do
Stevie
it!
is edging into the lead.
Come on, Stevie!
Oh, and Dani's off! And Stevie is beginning to struggle.
Stevie! Swim her! Go!
She's off too.
Nearly, Stevie!
Pulling on the far edge of the hammock caused it to tip, dumping Stevie into the water. Something to avoid on her next go. The second run has started, and Bradley has already managed to overtake Venom's Harry in the swim out. This is great pace. Imagine how tough this is. Every move is a struggle. The hammocks are slippy and tippy, and the water keeps trying to drag you under. Seriously tough. Bradley is crossing to his 5th hammock. Harry really needs to speed up. Bradley's half slipped, but managed to haul himself out. Oh, and Harry's really starting to struggle. And that just about... Oh, he's down! He's in! How disappointing! Harry avoided falling so many times, but he just couldn't hang on. How frustrating. Now it's Assad's turn for Venom. This is amazing. Just a month ago, Assad couldn't swim 5 meters, and look at him now. He fearlessly launched himself into freezing, fast-flowing water, and he's giving it everything he's got. This must be terrifying for him. He's made it to the hammocks, but treading water is all he can manage. Will he be able to get onto that hammock? Meanwhile, Bradley's sizing up his final hammock. He knows he can't afford to... Oh no! He's down! After all that hard work, he misjudged that final hammock, and in he went, splashdown. So it's back to the start for Bradley. Venom's Dani has spotted that Assad is really struggling and has swum out to take his place. And Ricky is starting for Sting at the same time. Rather than rushing to cross at the same time as Ricky, Dani is hanging back and taking her time.
You did really well, Bad! Yeah, you did great! Come on, Ricky!
Oh, and that is smart, because Ricky's weight on the hammock seems to steady it, making it much easier to cross for Dani.
Ricky! I would swim.
Ricky is doing all the hard work. Dani just waits and then crosses behind him with ease.
Don't fall, no!
Ricky is starting to speed up now. Can Dani make it on her own?
Come on, Ricky!
Yes, she's made it.
Dani! Come on, Ricky! You're nearly there!
Can Ricky be the first to make it to the finish? He has so much to lose.
Come on! Well done!
He's done it! Brilliant!
Hey! Go on! Go, Steve! I win! Well done, Ricky! Come on!
Now it's Venom's Harry in hot pursuit of Stevie.
Good work, Stevie! Well done, Stevie! Go on, Harry! Go, Steve! Well done!
Stevie slipped in, but can she hold on?
Stevie, you did really well! Go, Johnny!
No, she's touched the previous hammock. It's back to the start for Sting. Stevie couldn't get any sort of grip on the hammock. It just shows you how tough this challenge is.
Go on, Harry!
Harry is still treading water, but Venom need him to get going, and fast, because Sting's Bradley is racing out, and he'll be onto the first hammock in no time.
Harry! Oh, Bradley! Yeah, go fast! Come on! That's it, Harry! That's it!
At last, Harry's grabbing the hammock, but Bradley is zooming ahead for Sting.
You did really well!
Harry is really struggling. This is a massive test of upper body strength. Oh, and Bradley is having trouble now. The more he leans back, the harder it's going to be to hold on. Oh, and he's off again. After an ultra-fast start, Bradley just couldn't keep the momentum going. He never got a solid grip on the second hammock and came crashing down. So Stevie's up again, and she's already overtaken Harry. This does not look good for Venom. Harry's just sitting there, but Stevie is racing ahead.
Come on, Harry! Go ahead, Finn! Come on! Yeah, go, Steve!
Finally, a great leap. Now can he pick up the pace?
Go on, Harry! Go on, Harry!
With a minute and a half to go, this could still go either way. The teams have both got one adventurer onto the final hammock, and though Stevie's ahead of Harry, she's still got ample opportunity for a dunking.
Good work, Harry! He's right in the middle. Go, Stevie! Come on! Reach for it! Jump! Now, Harry!
Stevie's reached the halfway point, and this means she's got to make it across the wildest part of the water. It's going to need a mighty leap. She's going for it. And yep, she's made it. Dynamic work from Stevie there. Imagine the sheer courage this jump must take. That water is moving with ferocious force. You do not want to fall in there. Harry seems to have ground to a halt again, but Stevie is making this look easy, and the 8th hammock is in sight. Yes, she's made it!
Right, guys, 30 seconds left!
Bradley's heading out again, but as the challenge reaches its climax, Sting have got a commanding lead. So all the pressure is really on Harry now. If Venom are going to have any chance of winning, he needs to make it to that last hammock. Harry is really pushing himself here. It's a great effort, but there's so little time left.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, game over!
So it's victory for Sting, and they are delighted.
Go, Sting! Woo!
Tell us what it's like in that water, because it's not easy.
No, it's freezing, and plus you have to be hard because you have to go through the river, and the river is like pushing you forward.
The current brings you this way, and you're struggling to reach up to the thing. Yeah, and it's really cold and all. It's hard, it's really hard.
Dani, you made it look so easy.
Ricky was doing most of the work. Every time, because like you're on the platform, every time he jumps, it flings back and forward. Every time I was waiting for him to jump, so it flings back, so I just jump on it, wait for him to do it again.
So you cheated?
No, I'm using the advantages of people in front of you.
She did amazing, really. And as you said, she made it look easy.
Me and Tony, we had a really good race. It was like, it was when you were getting across and you had to grab on, you were just like, and you were so tired. But when I got to the end, I felt really good about myself, and I really liked it. Really enjoyed the challenge. Team Sting!
Incredible. Sting pulled out all the stops, and did you see the determination on Stevie's face? If you didn't, check out the replay.
This challenge was tough on both teams. All the adventurers struggled, some more than others. Venom's Assad gave it his best shot, but he only learned to swim a few weeks ago, and the icy waters, strong currents and spray were just too much for him. So he had to give up his run to a teammate. The adventurers continued to struggle, and it looked like no one would ever make it across until Dani and Ricky made it over in quick succession, one for each of the teams. They were quickly followed by Sting Stevie. Harry could have evened it out for Venom, but just ran out of time.
Well, it's time for me to officially announce that the winner of Double Jeopardy, again, a Sting! Woo! It's time for you to gain another island torch. Let's light it.
This means Team Sting are now in the lead with 4 island torches. This will help them in the race to escape.
Another island torch for Team Sting. Guys, back to your camps. Off you go. Well done. So it's time for Oliver, Jeremy and Ricky to take on today's captain's task. Whoever selects the shortest bamboo pole will be doing the task. Who will it be? Oliver? Will it be Jeremy?
Told you.
It's Ricky. Everyone's excited, but what's the task?
Draw your enemy.
Ricky has to draw 3 of his rivals. To pass this challenge, the other adventurers must correctly guess each one.
Assad. Yep.
They get the first one right.
Yeah. What's it? Anna. No, Aileen. Yes!
That's 2 correct. He only needs 1 more to claim today's luxury.
No, you gave up. What? Gave up. Oh. That was right.
Who do you think he's drawing?
No, the one before them. Zuki? No, Harry! Yeah!
Sting have passed today's challenge.
I'm so glad that Ricky didn't choose me. That he doesn't like. Legend.
What luxury will Sting have today?
I'm gonna do so much drawing. Oh, that is amazing.
As a treat, the island has supplied the team everything it needs for some arty fun.
I said paint.
I'm going to draw Scorpion Island. For me, this is actually the perfect one. This is exactly what I like doing.
How do Claw feel about being left out of the treat?
I'm not jealous at all. We got a barbecue. We got hammocks. We shared the barbecue and the hammocks. So like they should like be like proper sports people, like share it with us. I'm gonna draw on one of these, I think.
You guys, I reckon that we should have one of them for the other team.
What are you talking about? No. Well, we can't really share the paints. We could give them one of them, but then we wouldn't be able to do anything with it because they'd all be fighting for paints and stuff.
No, don't give him any.
Okay.
Do Venom think the treat should have been shared as well?
I think Sting are enjoying their paints and stuff, because we would if we had them.
If we had it, we'd be like, oh my gosh, it's paints and stuff.
And Claw share all their stuff with us, and not all of it, but a fair amount. But Sting, they're a bit like, oh, you can have one.
And they get to draw in their spare time.
I'm doing sort of like an abstract thing, so I'm not really good at drawing like pictures and stuff.
I'm really pleased that we got this treat, because I think it's really just a nice treat, just a nice thing to do, innit?
Night falls on Scorpion Island. At the moment, Team Sting are in the lead with 4 island torches. Claw and Venom only have 1 torch.
But the next challenge is just around the corner. The drums echo over the island. All 3 teams are being called to the island fire.
So Sting, Claw, Venom, team captains, place your hands on the ring and reveal the name of the next challenge. What's it say, guys?
Depth charge.
Depth charge. Ricky, what do you think?
Maybe you charge into the jungle. I don't know, chopping things down and, I don't know, in the depths and...
Oliver?
I think it's something like where you've got to do with water and you've got to like dive down into water or something.
So Jeremy, you're normally good at this. Depth charge, what is it?
Okay, I reckon it'll be down at the river where we were today. And I reckon that we'll be diving down, like charging, and have to collect things and come back up. And there'll be a time limit, and they might be heavy, I don't know.
Well, you may be correct, but you may be totally wrong. So it's time for you to discuss tactics with your teams. Away you go. So then we now leave the teams discussing what they think the island's next challenge is. And do you know what? They're not far off.
They're not, they're close. Real close. In fact, this close.
In the shark-infested waters off Scorpion Island stand 2 unfinished paddle rafts. The teams will go head-to-head to locate the missing cog pieces and make the boat paddle mechanisms work. It's going to be a frantic test of teamwork, puzzle solving and brute force. How do you think you do in this challenge?
So once again, Sting, you bypassed the eliminator. When's this winning run gonna finish?
Well,
Tomorrow.
No, we don't think it will finish tomorrow.
Okay, so it's gonna be Claw versus Venom tomorrow in the eliminator.
Yeah, we'll beat them again, and then we'll beat them.
Claw, let's find out who's playing Depth Charge. The flame has faded under 3 of the island handprints, but 3 are now smouldering brighter than ever. These are the ones selected to play by the island.
Taking part in the next challenge, Depth Charge, will be Jemima, Millie, and Tyson.
Millie, you were very good 2 days ago.
Thank you.
Now tell me, are you looking forward to the next challenge? Are you going to be an all-rounder? Are you good at everything?
I'm not really that good at everything. I'm not a very fast runner and I'm not too fast a swimmer, but I'm actually really surprised that the island's chosen me again. I don't really think it's found some of the other teammates, especially Suki, as he hasn't had to go in quite a while, but I think that I'll probably miss out the next couple of challenges.
Jemima, you're playing.
Yeah, I'm quite confident in the water, so I think if it is something to do with the water, I think we could have a chance.
Brilliant. Team Claw, step down.
Team Venom, step up to the island rings.
Because Dani is feeling too exhausted to play, 4 of Team Venom will be up for selection.
Playing the next challenge for Venom is Assad, Harry and Imani. So, Imani, you're brilliant today. That's 2 in a row for you. How you feeling?
I'm feeling quite excited to find out what it was, and I hope it's another water challenge because I like challenges in water because I think I'm quite good.
And which Imani are we going to get tomorrow? Are we going to get Loud Imani or are we going to get Sad Imani?
Loud.
Loud Imani on the challenge. Assad, there's no need to ask which one we're going to get tomorrow from you. You've got to give it your all tomorrow and you're quite happy, yeah?
Yeah, because the last challenge I was really disappointed, and now I'm going to stop blaming myself and show the island what I could really do. So I'm happy that the island gave me a chance just to show.
But today we saw someone that potentially was slightly scared of water. What if it is another water challenge? How will you face this?
I'll just think that I have to do it for my team and for everyone that's encouraging me, and I'll just do it and work hard on it. So I'll just overcome the fear of water.
So playing for Venom tomorrow, Assad, Harry and Imani.
So then guys, the Island Fire has decided your destiny for the next 24 hours. It's time for you to return back to your camps. Have a good night.
Good night. Good night. Team Sting are on a winning roll at the moment. Who is going to stop them? Is it going to be Claw or is it going to be Venom?
There's only one way to find out. You need to join us next time as we try to escape from Scorpion Island.
Next time, there's tension in Team Venom.
He keeps having a go at me like, on the challenge, like how I did it wrong, but I didn't do anything wrong.
And the challenge couldn't be more exciting.
Millie, come over here.